Hello, everybody. I'm Kanako and she's Natsumi. Okay, look at these pictures. You know most of them, I guess. Their age are not same. Their field are not same also. But there is one point in common among them. What is it? You can see it on your handouts. It's their Japanese American. So what kind of people is Japanese American? Maybe we know the word Japanese American, but it's so vaguely, I think. The definition of Japanese American is the group of people who have US citizenship with roots of Japanese. There are some reasons why there are so many Japanese American. Today, we focus on them who have been Japanese American since their birth.
From 1885 to 1924, over 300 Japanese Americans immigrated to Hawaii and U.S. mainland to work as labor in agriculture, fishing, and railroads. Many of them become successful, especially in farming. But they have had a hard life. For example, the life on your plantation was very hard. They were first getting up at 4 a.m., at breakfast at 5, and starting to work at 6, and working all the day under the blazing sun. There was no sentiment as human. Also, the growth and success of the Japanese community was met with prejudice and racial discrimination. They were prohibited from getting their citizenship and owning land because they are Japanese American. They have been always fighting against the difficulties.
After outbreak of the World War II, so many Japanese Americans had to stay in concentration camps. They have to take with most their possessions. There are 11 concentration camps, and 120,000 of Japanese people, Japanese Americans, were accommodated there. The environment around them was so bad. The camps were built in regions where it's dry, cold, and tornadoes appear very often. And they have to share a bathroom and toilet with others. And moreover, they cannot earn more than $19 monthly. In addition to them, they, especially men, had to answer the questionnaire. It's called loyalty registration. Question except for 27 and 28 didn't matter. 27 and 28 asked them whether they could be US military and could fight for America wherever they were ordered. If they don't say yes, if they don't say yes, they and their family were moved to worse camps than before.
The World War II ended. The situation has changed. The law about immigration was improved. In 1952, the McCarran-Walker Act was effective action. Thanks to this act, they could recover their citizenship and have land. They could return previous job. There were involved a lot of sacrifice by racial discrimination and prejudice. But thanks to this act, they made their social and economic status rise, and they could build identity as a Japanese American.
As a conclusion, all Japanese Americans had to stay in America during and after the war. And they have to be discriminated and suffer from the circumstances around them. But today, the more society and companies globalize in Japan, the more we also globalize. So we can go to America and live there based on our choice. It's free, not duty, whether we get US citizenship or not. Now, there is no concentration camp. Thank you for listening.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. We're going to do a presentation which we titled Thinking About Technology Through the Amish. These four are the contents in our today's presentation. Okay, first of all, what do you think what technology is? I guess many people think electricity is equal to the technology. It is because all of electricity we use today is modern technology. However, technology is not only that. Technology is furniture, dishes, cosmetics, stationery, clothes, washing machine, TV, game, telephone. Almost every item in our life is technology. You could see that we are surrounded by so much technology. Can you imagine the life without technology? There are people who live without electricity, and they are the Amish. And then, who are the Amish? They are a religious group of people, and they live in some parts of the US and in Canada too. And most of them are farmers.
And then, what is Amish life like? They live in old-fashioned style, and they don't use electricity. They do manual farming, and also they use horse instead of car. They have very strong relation inside of the community, because one community is based on one church. They also have their own education system. They learn mainly the way of living, farming, and Bible. And they wear old style of clothing like this. As I said, the Amish people live without modern technology, which we are dependent on very much. Their lifestyle is the simplicity. Through this study, I think we depend on technology, including electricity, very much. The latest technology make our everyday life very convenient indeed. But there are some issues which we should consider, like safety of nuclear power plants, and bullying on the internet, and abortion. We should not accept all of up-to-date technology, possibly. This is main theme in our class. Which do you prefer, the life with modern technology or simple life? I hope you will all think something about relation between technology and us by this presentation. Thank you for your listening.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you. In this class, we learned many things about women's education in aspect of gender. However, many women were injured various ways. If a woman had the same power or ability as a man, she wouldn't work the same position. One of these problems is comfort women. So, in this presentation, let me tell you,
Comfort women!
So comfort means nagusameru in Japanese. So comfort women means yanf in Japanese. You know, Yuri? Okay. During the war, many women forced to sex with Japanese army. Those women were called comfort women. They worked like sexual slaves. Then, do you know when the system started?
well, 60 years old, so World War II? No. To tell the truth, it began in 1937 when Second Sino-Japanese War, Nichiu Senso, were broken out.
Really? It's not so old. Sure. Actually, in 1937, the system started. At that time, a comfort woman, how many times having a sex in a month? The system was too severe, so the answer is this. In other words, one woman had sex with 100 men in a month.
I didn't know that. What kind of person be chosen Yanfu? Most of them were underage and poor. By this severe situation, they couldn't give a chance to educate. So, Japanese army told to them, "You will get a lot of money. You will be able to attend school if you worked here." And then take them to Iansho. I don't believe. I want to get more information about Yanfu, especially Japan.
Okay, then I will tell you. It's a place like Fuzok. In that place, many women worked as comfort women. People advertised on newspaper like this and got much money using women.
Unbelievable. It's the same as now. But despite of the era, there are many places like Yanjo. I learned a lot of things through this your presentation. Thank you. I think so many women were injured and discriminated. Yes. In conclusion, there are a lot of things in this problem, and that is so complicated, so we cannot resolve easily. Finally, these problems that all over the world are related, and we must continue to be interested in this comfort women's problem.
This problem has not been resolved still now. This problem still continues. So please do not forget this sad history, because this is a true story.
Thank you for your listening.